Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Global Student Conference 2025. We are live. Welcome. We are live for the Global Student Conference 2025. So let us know, where are you connecting from? Where are you watching from? Let's know. Please do well to drop in the comment section where you are watching from. It's going to be an amazing experience for the Global Student Conference. Okay, I am super excited having students from across the world stream on this session. And I can't really wait for the transformation that will be coming after this conference. Our speakers are loaded and they are ready to unleash. They are ready to pour out from their well of knowledge and to give you practical experience of what helped them. All of our speakers, they are living an impactful life, they are living a purposeful life. And that is something that if you as a student can discover early, okay, you would live an exceptional life, a life that will be so pleasing to people. And even you yourself, you will be happy with yourself. So once again, you are welcome to the Global Student Conference 2025. And I believe our first speaker is right here already. Hello, Ma, can you hear me? All right, all right. All right, so our speaker is right here already. And before we welcome her, before she takes the stage, I want to okay, I want to quickly play our profile. Okay, just drop in the comment section if you can hear me clearly. If you can see and you can hear me, drop in the comment section, and do it to drop where you are Ma, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh, at last. Okay. I wasn't seeing you at all. Good evening.
Okay.
At
Good
last.
evening.
Okay. Good evening, Ma. Good to have you on board. I don't know if it's from my end. It's looking like network is
Okay,
terrible.
thank you
Probably
for
my
having
end.
me here. Yeah,
All right.
yes,
So because time is
it's
fast
a bit
spent.
weird right now.
What?
Okay.
Okay. So let's just go to the business of the day.
I agree with
I
you
was
on
trying to.
network was okay.
Oh, is that right? So, yes, like as I was saying before network took me off, we have Barrister EC and trying to play your video is not coming up. Probably I'll play it afterwards when it
Okay.
finally allows me to.
All
Okay, so
right,
we have
that's fine.
Barrister EC Anna. She's right here with us to talk to us as every one of you are students. Like as I was talking, the theme of this conference is the Students on Purpose, a Global Asset. So for you to live a purposeful life, for you to live an impactful life, there is need for you to have a vision. Okay, have a vision and set goals for yourself, and that is the session that Barrister Anna will be taking us on visioning and goal setting. Sorry, there is no proper introduction. The video is has not come up yet. So Barrister Isi Anna, she works at Delta State law firm, and she happens to be the secretary. Okay, and we are opportune to have her here with us to speak to every one of you. I am right here with my learning materials, and I want to believe you are also here with yours. So please sit back and listen, where to take notes, and I hope you have an amazing moment. So thank you so much, Ma, for joining us. You are welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are welcome on board, Ma.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I can speak now, right?
Yes, Ma. You have the stage.
Okay. All right. Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. I have to say a really big thank you to Miss Goodness for inviting me for this students' conference. When she told me about this, I was really excited because I believe at different points of our lives, we need people to speak to us. We need people to motivate us. We need people to show us that it's possible for us to be better. And I believe that's something that Miss Goodness is doing, and that is really admirable. Like I posted on my wall 3 days ago during her birthday, she's doing something really admirable in the educational sector. And it's nice that she's not just doing it from a point of, oh, I just want to be true to my career, but she's also doing it from a point of purpose. Yeah. So I have about 30, 25 minutes, and I'm going to be talking about vision and goal setting. Vision and goal setting. To be a student with a purpose, a student that can be a valuable asset globally, you need to understand the need for visioning and goal setting. Now I'm going to start with a story, like I usually do. And this story is about myself. Now, when I understood, I tell people that I sort of understood visioning and goal setting late as regards academics. And in the course of my story, you know why. Now, from primary, secondary school, I've always just been this girl that wanted to be the best. I wanted to be the best student. I wanted to get the most excellent scores in examination and all. But I never really set goals towards it. So sometimes, yeah, I'll be the best. I'll just get a lot of A's and then just take the first position. But on the larger scale, when they look beyond maybe JSS 1A, and then they are combining the results of JSS 1A, JSS 1B, JSS 1C, C, JS121D to or make the complete result. I would usually, even if I was first in my class, I wasn't first overall, even if I wanted to. And I didn't know that this was because I wasn't setting practical steps to be the best. I just wanted to be the best in beyond amongst my immediate peers. And that was the wrong thing to do. I was also have a much larger mindset, but I couldn't get that because I wasn't looking at a broader vision and I wasn't setting goals to do that. Now, when I entered the university, I carried this same secondary school character that I just wanted to be the best. And I didn't set any goals or nothing. I just kept on flowing like that. And there was this other friend that I had. I would go to her hostel, I'll go to her room, and I'll see that she'll write it on the wall. I'm going to graduate with a first class. And then in my head, they just say, but they've already told us that in this school they don't give anybody first class. But I was still trying to do really well. But they've already told me, nobody. In my set, that was when the string was broken and three people came out with a first class. And that my friend, that girl, was one of these people that came out with a first class. And guess what I came out with? I was number 4 in the class. So I followed the 3 people that got a first class, and I wasn't in that first class. And opportunity to do better, and that opportunity was law school. And that was when it finally dawned on me that you really don't have to accept what other people tell you. Other people say, oh, nobody can graduate to the first class in this school. Oh, you can't even be the best in WAEC in Nigeria. You can't be the best in JAMB in Nigeria. So just do what you can do and live there. And I told myself, if that girl could refuse to accept what people say about nobody getting a first class, and she did, then I'm going to do that in law school. And that was my vision for law school. It was so much of a vision that my family knew about it, my dad knew about it, my mom knew about it, my brothers and my sisters knew about it. And I believe there's this aroma of excellence. It's not really seen, but people can sense it from you. Other people around me could sense it that this girl is gunning for a first class. And so here's what I did. I wrote it down. So it's not just enough for you to have a vision. You must write it down. That's the setting of goals. I wrote down first class in bold letters, capital letters, and I put it by my bedside in my room, in my hostel in law school. And there are times I'll be so tired, or times at night when I want to sleep and then I'll just roll over and my eyes would open and I'll see first class and then I'll jump up. Why? Because I had set a goal and I had written down that goal. So anytime I wanted to be lax, anytime I wanted to procrastinate, anytime I wanted to be distracted, I would look at that goal again and no, this goal is not going to achieve itself. I am the one going to achieve this goal. And I would get up, I would read, and by God's grace, I came out with a first class. That is the power of visioning and goal setting. Now, what is a vision? A vision is a picture of your future, a picture of what you want to achieve in the future, a picture of who you want to be in the future. For instance, you might have a vision to be like Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, the current Director General of the World Trade Center. You might have a vision of being the next president of the United States. You might have a vision of being the next president of Nigeria. You might have a vision of owning a school, of being a school owner and a school principal in future. You might have a vision of being a world-renowned singer. Whatsoever you can picture in your mind as who you want to be in the future. And the thing don't just work on their own. Visions don't just achieve themselves. For you to get to that vision, you need to have goals. So I tell myself that a vision is the picture of who you want to be in the future. It helps to guide your direction, it helps to guide your actions, guide your principles. While a goal, it's the road you take on your way to achieving that vision. Because you can dream something, or just dreaming it doesn't mean you are going to achieve it. It's goals that will help you achieve it. That's the relationship between visioning or having a vision and then having goals. Now, it's not just about having goals as well, just like in my case in law school or in my case in the uni. It's not just about having goals. For you to make those goals tangible or things that can actually move you to work, you need to put it down. The Holy Bible says, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2b, it says, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that reads it. If you check other translations, it says, write your vision, write the vision, make it plain. It's not just, when they say make it plain upon tables, they mean bring out a notebook, write it. You can bring out a cardboard paper, write it, paste it on your wall, paste it. That's where the idea of a vision board comes from. Paste it on your wall, put it in your notebook, or write it somewhere. Let your goal be tangible. See your goal and say, oh, this is what I want to achieve. Oh, this is who I want to become. Oh, this aligns with my vision. It aligns with who I want to be in future. So, dear global students, or dear global student, or dear student with a purpose, you need to have a vision. You need to have a picture of where you want to be, and you need to break that vision down into goals, into actionable steps that will lead you to that vision. Now, after getting a mental picture of what you want, you have to set goals, and setting goals will involve writing down the steps to achieving that vision. Now, have you ever thought of this? What connects successful people, successful students that do well in examinations, students that get their best results in their UTME or their post-UTME or their school exams? What connects them together? What connects successful leaders in the world together? What connects successful athletes? When you watch Olympics, you watch the Commonwealth Games, what connects these people together is vision and goal setting. They are different from the other people that don't set goals. They are different from the other students that don't set goals. They achieve global success, global fame, because they have a picture of where they want to go to. They have a vision in their minds, and then they are able to put down their goals and say, this is who I want to be. Recently, I was reading about Michael Jordan and how he became the greatest basketballer ever. Michael Jordan went for basketball tryouts in school, and he was rejected because he didn't do well. And then he told himself something. He said, next year, I'm going to come here and I'm going to be the best player that ever lived. So what did he do? He woke up every morning, went to play basketball, made out time every afternoon. He was playing basketball. He kept on just training and training and training and training and training. And the next year, he went out for tryouts again to join the basketball team. And he was the best person. And he was brought in. He didn't stop there. He didn't say, oh, now I've gotten into the team, so let me relax. Let me just play around. No, he kept on training every single day till he became the greatest basketballer that ever lived. Another basketball player, Kobe Bryant, who unfortunately died a few years ago, he brought up what is known as the Bryant technique in basketball. Kobe Bryant had a very serious basketball routine that involved basketball from 3 a.m. at night. 3 a.m. at night. And then he'll rest, he'll eat his food, he'll begin again. He'll rest, he'll eat lunch, he'll begin again. Then he'll rest, eat dinner, go to bed, wake up at 3 a.m. the next morning, and he's playing basketball again. He also world over. Now, if you want to be this student with purpose, if you want to be someone who lives with purpose, you need to be that determined to achieve your vision. You need to be that determined to set your goals and to run with it. You know, there's what they call the power of a clear vision. It's not just about you sitting down and saying, oh, I'd like to be the president of Nigeria tomorrow. Or, oh, I'd like to be so and so person tomorrow. I'd like to be a very great musician. I'd like to be a computer wizard. I'd like to be this, I'd like to be that. And then you just sit down there. That you've not gotten a vision that will make you wrong. If it's really something that you want to do, if it's really a picture that you see yourself, you already see yourself occupying that space tomorrow, you already see yourself being that person tomorrow, then you will stand up from where you are, you will set goals, and you will work on those goals till you achieve what you want. That is the person that has purpose. That's the person that's chasing purpose. That is the person that is prepared to be a global asset, not just a local champion. Now, let's talk about goal setting. I'm sure most of you might have heard of SMART. If you've not heard of it, well, this is the time you're hearing of it. You can just put your notes down. SMART. This stands for SMART. When setting goals that align with your vision, your goals must be SMART goals. S means specific goals. M means measurable goals. A means actionable goals. R means relevant goals. And T means time-bound goals. What does S specific mean? It's basically the what of your goal. What exactly is your goal? So you are not just going to say, okay, I'd like to be president. President of who? President of what? Is it president of Bus Drivers Association? Is it president of a drinking club? Is it president of so and so women's club? Or is it president of the nation? Or is it president of computer scientists? Or is it president of, in my case now, I'm a lawyer. You can have a goal to be the president of the Nigerian Bar Association. You can have a goal to be the president of the International Bar Association. You can have a goal to be the president of the Court of Appeal, the judges at the Court of Appeal. President of what? So your goal needs to have a what. What is the what? What exactly is your goal? Then M, measurable. Your measurable is the how of your goals. How are you going to achieve it? Okay, you want to be president. How are you going to be president? Then you have to still write it down. Oh, I'm going to join so and so political party. This political party aligns with my goals. This should be the how of my goals. Oh, I'm going to start out as contesting for councillor. After councillor, I'll contest for local government chairman. After local government chairman, I'll probably contest for senator or for governor. And then slowly, I'm inching towards the presidency. That is how I'm going to be president. Your goals need to be measurable. At each step, you say, oh, okay, between this year and this year, I'd have done this. Between this year and this year, I'd have done this. That sets you apart from the rest of the world, from the rest of your peers. That is somebody that is prepared to be a global asset. I was talking to someone recently and I outlined my goals for the year and I was like, oh, I've already achieved this and this in January. I didn't achieve this in January. I have to double down in February. And the person was just like, you are very detailed about what you want. And I said, yes, because there is no time to waste. Youth is very deceptive. You might think, oh, you have all the time in the world. Oh, I'm 10 now. I have 15 years to do this. I have this. No, my dear, the world will not wait for you. Set measurable goals. Next, actionable. Those goals you set must be goals that you can work on. You will place actions behind them and say, okay, this is what I have to do this. Okay, to be a great musician tomorrow, I have to go for voice lessons. I have to learn an instrument. I have to employ a coach. I have to do this. I have to do that. There must be actionable steps attached to those goals. That is what will make those goals realistic. Can these goals work? Can these things work? Can these things I want to do work? You cannot just say, for instance, now that you want to travel into space, you want to be an astronaut, and then the goals you are setting will be taking voice lessons. How does that relate? How is that realistic towards what you want to be? Then we have relevant goals. Those goals must be relevant. They must align with your vision. That's just exactly what I said. For instance, now, if your grand vision is to be an astronaut, you cannot put voice lessons. Voice lessons cannot be finding itself. What do you need your voice for in space? So your goals must be goals that align with your purpose, that fit it perfectly well. And then time bound. Your goals should have time bound. You should divide them. Short-term goals, long-term goals, yearly goals, monthly goals. That is how you will move from where you are to where you want to be. So goals are the link between vision and goal setting. There's vision here, and then goals. You need goals. Goals is on the road, and then setting the goals, writing them down, all moving you towards your end point where you want to be eventually. Now there are different, I've given an example of Michael Jordan, I've given an example of Kobe Bryant. There are different people that have achieved great things globally, all because they had a vision and then they set their goals. You might have read of Ben Carson, you might have read Think Big, you might have read of the Healing Hands. He was someone that had a goal. He had a goal to be the best in neurosurgery, and even when there were troubles, there were obstacles, he kept on with them, he kept on with his dream, kept on with his goals, and he was able to become one of the best neurosurgeons we've seen in the world yet, successfully separating Siamese twins with both of them going on to live, something that had never been done before. Another person that set goals is William Komui. He's someone I admire because he set the goal to be the best in academics in the area of mathematics. And till now, I believe the university celebrated, was it 100 years or 50 years, some years ago. And they said that till now, his record in the university has not been broken by anybody. That's the exact result he got in university has not been broken by anybody. That is quite a substantial record. And today he's a global preacher, preaching from country to country. In fact, currently he's in Australia. That is someone that has the vision, has goals, sets the right goals, and is working with them. You can be the next person. You can be the next person. So picture where you want to be in future, set those goals, and get at it. I want to say that there are a lot of obstacles that will come on your way when you decide to just live with purpose, to be a student with purpose. Some of those obstacles can be procrastination. I know the dangers of procrastination. It's just saying, oh, I have this to do, but I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I have this to do, but I'll do it next time. That's a danger, and that's a serious danger. There's procrastination, there's distraction, when you are distracted by social media, distracted by play, distracted by sleep, distracted by something else, and then there's lack of direction. Sometimes you might not really know where to go. Now, these are the three main obstacles that I know that affect people, and I'm going to show you how you can overcome these three obstacles. For procrastination, what you have to do to overcome it is determination. Your determination has to be stronger than your will for procrastination. Your determination has to be stronger than your will to say, oh, you know what, let me do this tomorrow. Your determination also has to be stronger than your distractions. I just gave you an example of myself when I was in law school, that I'll see first class and I'll say, oh, you know, I can't procrastinate, I have to read. I'll see that, do you know that for over 9 months that it took me in law school, I never watched a movie once. That was my own consecration. That was my own discipline at that time, to say movies are distracting for me. So if I know I want to get this first class, I will say no to movies for as long as it takes me. And then for 9 whole months, I didn't open a TV to watch a movie. I didn't search for any movie on my phone. I didn't watch any single movie. That was my own discipline. If you are disciplined enough, you can overcome distractions. If you are determined enough, you can overcome procrastinations. And then for lack of direction, have a coach. Miss Goodness already has the Exceptional Students Academy. You can sign up. Get your parents to sign up for you. Sign up and let her coach you on how you can be excellent, how you can be an excellent and a purposeful student. Another thing you can do to stay motivated is to be accountable. Even adults need accountability, not to talk of young ones like you. You know, early this year, I set up an accountability group just for ladies. It's called Loyal Girlfriends. And the feedback I've been getting have been so amazing. Have an accountability partner or join an accountability group. They will help you stay up to date on your goals. All through when I was in school, I always had reading groups. Reading groups, they help you remember what you read, because when you are together, you refresh your memory. This one will be like, oh, I've read topic two. I was like, I've not read topic two. Explain for us. And then you discover that when you explain for people or people explain for you, you remember a lot better. So you can join accountability groups or simply have one single accountability partner who can help you towards your goals. You also have to be involved in time management. Luckily, Miss Goodness has a book on time management, and I'm sure that will be of utmost help for you. Mentorship or coaching, which she also offers, it's also a great way for you to stay motivated, overcome obstacles, and achieve your goals. Now, in con- okay, I'll just take like 5 minutes more and then I'll be done. Okay, so in conclusion, I'll just like to say take action on your goals today. Number one, tell no for no more. So you don't have all the time in the world to blaze around or to play around. You have to take things seriously. Take control of your future. If you don't take control of your future, something else will take control of it for you. And I assure you, that will not be a positive thing. That will not be a positive thing. Then, lastly, I'll just say this: you can be motivated to be the best, motivated to do better, but motivation alone doesn't just cut it. You might listen to motivational speakers talk and then you'll be so fired up and say, I'm going to do that. You can even listen to me speak and you're like, oh, her session was so hot, I want to be like her, I want to grow up to be like her, I want to do this, I want to do that. I'm motivated, but motivation doesn't just cut it. The difference between where you are now and the global asset that you need to be is a journey of discipline, is a journey of determination. The difference between where you are now and where you ought to be, the distance between where you are now, and the achievement of your vision, the distance between your current goals and the achievement of those goals is a journey of discipline. You need to be disciplined to be a student of purpose that can become a global asset. Remember, if you don't take control of your future, something else will take control of it for you, and that will not be positive. So, what's it going to be? Are you going to be that student with purpose that will end up as a global asset? Or do you just want to laze around and then tomorrow people will ask you, but you had such a nice opportunity, you didn't take advantage of it. What is it going to be? Thank you very much, Miss Goodness, for inviting me. And I am pleased again to have the opportunity to speak with you all. I do pray that we'll meet on a higher plane and that you achieve your dreams, achieve your visions, achieve your goals, and God be with you. Thank you so much.